Day 24. Just left the Haugesund Tourist Center, and it was a great place. It's like 46 degrees, no chilly, but it's gonna be a good day. I'm not even gonna guess on walking up or down. I was spending so much time looking at this stuff, and it just doesn't matter. It's like it is what it is. Here's the view this morning here. These ancient hunters are pretty handy here. So this is a reindeer pit. So they would basically have these pits, and then the reindeer would fall into them, and that would allow them to preserve the meat, because they would only come, take them out once they came in there. I forgot to leave them the metal key. I've only walked about 30 minutes. It was funny. It was right when I was just praying a lot about just resolving myself to God's will, His good and perfect will, no matter what. At that moment, literally realized I forgot the key. So I'm walking back a mile or so, but I don't have to do it with the backpack on. Ditch that puppy by a tree. Well, I guess I am getting a taste of what it'd be like to go without the backpack. This is much better. Now I understand why they have the luggage transfers. I will tell you, that's very tempting right now. At least for a few days, but I'm not gonna, unless I had to. But I'm like putting it in there, unless I had to. Oh, I'm feeling tired, I have to. There he is. Hopefully not covered in black ants. So this is the remains of a farm, I guess. One of the buildings goes back to 900 AD. And they found tons of bones from reindeer and stuff. Nice little water crossing. So I just met a guy. We had to wait for each other to cross this little wooden bridge thing, but he was out here fishing. I was telling him I was from Texas, and the first thing he says, "Oh, lots of snakes in Texas." Reminded me, I forgot to tell y'all. So yesterday, my wife was telling me she's babysitting at her parents' house for the dogs. Babysitting, dog sitting, and she comes up to the front door. Giant coral snake, actual confirmed coral snake. She sent the pictures to her dad. Her dad's like, she was like, friendly or not friendly? He's like, not friendly. Neighbors came over. One guy ends up stepping on it, and the thing's biting his foot and the shoe. They stabbed it and cut off its head. And then someone came over and like, man, that's one of the biggest coral snakes I've ever seen. So I find it interesting. And then later, she's at the store, and someone had left a toy coral snake in one of the shopping areas, and she sent that to me. So okay, I just met one of the people who helps to make those wooden bridges. I thanked him profusely. So I had to wonder, the effort and time and money, energy put into maintaining all this, how many people did it. So it looks like around 2,000 to 3,000, maybe 4,000 walk kind of part of these trails each year. Another about 1,000 or so walk the last 100 kilometers. That'll get you the letter. It looked like only about 400, a little over 400 average do it a year, the entire pilgrimage. So about 400 people in the whole world. I get to be one of those, Lord willing, if I can make it this drawing time. And but wow, I mean, I don't know, it just kind of makes you feel special that they do all that so that we can walk this. I know I've said it again, but I'm just very appreciative. It's just so really, really cool to me. Raincoat, no raincoat, I don't know which is better. Is it better to be hot and sweaty or cold and wet? I'll go cold and wet, I'll go cold. Here we have a modern church, modern church for pilgrims, built I think in 1969. There was an original church here. It's named after King Eystein. This church is so cool. Oh, look at that. I just had the most wonderful conversation with the volunteer in there. She's also a teacher, like my wife. I was telling her, hey, I tell everybody, all the young men, if you want a good wife, get a teacher. There's lots of good wives, but get a teacher. They're incredible. She was laughing about that, but then she took a bunch of pictures of me. So who knows what's going to happen with those, but I made her sign a disclosure. Don't worry. Back up. I'm back on top. I say top, it keeps going up, so. It was a fun walk. It's just like walking up to the top of this thing. It's not too steep. It's just kind of a constant up, but I've been shouting and yelling, singing, whatever I want. It's fun. Oh, I see a mile marker. Oh, this is cool. 208 kilometers left. I don't know how much you can see in the video of like the mountains in the far distance, but it is a pretty neat place. Jesus Christus ad Kongen overhead of Verden! This is really cool. If it wasn't 46, feels like 43 going down, I'd stay up here longer, but wow, I'm really enjoying it here. Bravo, God, bravo. Let's clap my hands. I wish there was a setting on here that would allow you to see how it looks to me. A love like yours is rare. It must have been sent from up above, and I know you'll stay this way for always. And we both know that our love will grow, and forever it will be you and me. Yeah. I haven't seen anybody in hours. I'm not much of a rock climber, but I am a rock sitter. I think I'm 30 or 40 minutes from a stop. It's really hard not to stop like every 5 seconds over here. I think I'm coming to the end, about to be in my place for the night. I had to be very careful to get this shot for y'all. Alright, getting close. Let's see if this one gets scared when I walk by. It's okay. Hi, babies. There she go. Oh, there they go. Get away from this guy. This is cool. Here's that kind of familiar setup here with the courtyard. Alright, so they got one pilgrim room over there. That up here, and a whole shower room. Okay, cool. I got my room here that does have a sink though, which is cool. In the room, look at this. This is perfect. And I'm all by myself over here, she said, so that means hopefully I can play music loud and sing loud. The place really is very comforting for some reason. For always.